Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this short little, just talky video, I guess, where we're just quickly looking at a bit of Fallout 4. Now, about, I don't know, 3-4 hours ago, this update launched that adds the Creation Club to the game. Now, if you guys don't know what the Creation Club is, it basically adds this new little bar over here, where you have to log into your Bethesda account, which you need to create once logging in, as we can see there. Now, upon getting this update, you are automatically given 100 of these credity doohickeys over here. That's about worth, I think, $1-ish. Now, what that buys you is basically some things for the game. You can basically see them as mods. If we quickly go here, we can see here if my internet decides to load and not be poop. The Chinese stealth armor from the previous Fallout games, specifically 3 and New Vegas. The Hellfire power armor, a horsepower armor, obviously a little bit of a nod to, I think, Oblivion there. The modular military backpack, Morgan's spacesuit, some paint jobs for your Pip-Boy if you really care, and Onyx paint job for the armor. At weapons, you get a handmade shotgun, which eventually will load. There we go. Basically, tubes attached to a spring and some wood. And a prototype Gauss rifle, again from previous games. And in the world, you have a modern furniture workshop pack, which is basically, you know, some nice things that you can put in your base. Now, why I'm doing this video is because I think this is utter shit. Plain and simple, it is just... I feel like this is another thing Bethesda is trying to push again, like the fiasco they had with the previous paid mods that they tried 1 or 2 years back. They're starting to push some microtransactions back into the game, which I highly dislike. If you've watched any of my videos, you will know that I absolutely hate microtransactions. They are the scum of the earth. It's the reason why I feel gaming is sort of dying out a bit in some features, especially from mobile gaming. You know, the whole business side is being pushed into gaming. Now I know that that opinion will be highly scrutinized by many people, but as I say, it's only my opinion. I do understand that games do have they need a bigger budget to be created these days. A lot more people need to be paid, etc, etc. But this is not why I'm talking about the Creation Club. Why I'm talking about this is because all the content here, well, not all of it, but most of it, can very easily be found by a mod. You can simply go to the Nexus and go get yourself any one of these mods very, very easily. I feel like Bethesda adding these and being paid, you paying for them, is a bit of a cheap way to go for it, because if you really want to support the creators of the mods, you can simply go to the Nexus and donate to whoever the specific mod is that you like. I personally feel like that is the best option, since the modders don't really get any money. You know, they don't really get paid unless generous people are willing to pay them. Now, why I'm bringing that up is because, according to Bethesda, that these creations that they make, they personally don't feel them to be paid mods. They feel like they don't want to shut down modding. That is great, because, you know, modding is kind of keeping their game alive. They say that creators, the people who create these mods in the Creation Club, will be paid in milestones. Like, I'm assuming that if a certain amount of people downloads their things, then they will be paid in little installments or something. They say they want to keep mods. Now, here's a little bit of an excerpt from Bethesda themselves. We've looked at many ways to do paid mods, and the problem outweigh the benefits. We've encountered many of those issues before, but there's a constant demand for our fans to add more official high-quality content to our games. And while we are able to create a lot of it, we think many in our community have the talent to work directly with us and create some amazing new things. Now, why I think that they are right. There are many people who think that that they might have had some high quality content. Others do not. They say that they have a community that has a lot of talent. Now, this is obviously true, as from modding. Now, they have tried to shit on mods a little bit in the past. It didn't work that well. If this is their, let's say, redemption towards that, I feel like it's a bit, meager. The things that they have put in aren't a lot, and they don't add much. I know this has only released now, so obviously more people will turn into their creators and upload things. But honestly, paying for these types of things, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Not at all. It's a lot easier to get any one of these. Any one of them you can get very easily for free on a mod. I do suggest you do, if you are able, try and support the creators. Now, understandably, Bethesda do want to, capitalize a bit on the modding community. They say that they haven't, that they have fans that wish they had more quality content in the game. That's kind of on Bethesda, though, because they needed to add more quality and more content into the base game instead of adding all these DLC little niblets. And I just don't see what the point is, honestly. If you want to get any of these, like for example, if we go to the Hellfire Power Armor, big, beautiful, and utterly terrifying, blah, 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 blah. If you want to purchase this creation, which I can't because I don't have enough money, see what I mean already? You go here, you have to purchase the creation, and then you can now obviously buy a normal swamp camo Pip-Boy body paint. You can get a retexture for the body for the Pip-Boy on the Nexus that looks fantastic, but now you just want to make it invisible or something. Well, I do suppose if you want, you can go get yourself a fancy little chrome one and, goggle some paint cans and be a pre-war boy or something. Honestly, if you just compared to the price, it's not worth it. It's honestly just not worth it. Just mod it. It's a lot easier. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I hope they add some good creation club bits, like adding fully integrated story elements would be great. Adding some extra, like, overpowered weapons just to make the game fun, a gravity gun or something, I don't know, just to increase the fun of it. The Creation Club shouldn't take itself as seriously as it's doing. But again, if the fans are just creating the storyline and DLC stuff, what are Bethesda doing? Honestly, they want to get paid for their fans' original thoughts, which is why I feel like the Nexus is worth it. You can just pay them directly. But that's just my 2 cents on the thoughts. If you like the video, like the video. It's pretty simple. And also, if you want to see some more of these types of talkie videos, let me know. I'd be happy to discuss your opinions on the matter, whether you think this is good or bad, whatever. So until next time, thank you lads for joining me. My name is Phil, and this has been Professional Commentary. Ta-ta.